There have been 10 managerial changes in the Championship this season, some better than others. Let's rank them from worst to best. Number 10, Steve Bruce to West Brom. This was one of those awkward ones that the fans of the team literally didn't like from the second it was announced. The points per game dropped off. There was a winless run under Bruce at the start and they've dropped from 6 to 12. However, the last couple of results have picked up. So maybe if we were to do this in a few weeks' time with Bruce only having been in since February, he might be a little bit higher than bottom of our list. Number 9, Grant McCann. You can't help feeling that Grant McCann was brought into a bit of a sinking ship at Peterborough. We haven't had a long time to judge him, and perhaps we may be better judging him next season with Posh frankly likely to be battling again at the top of League One. Has he made things worse? No, not really. Has he made things better? No, not really. Has he had time to? Probably not. So we can't say a lot about McCann, but we can't say a lot good. Number 8, Shota Arveladze. And here lies the incestuous world of the Championship, where our number 8 replaced our number 9 at Hull. Very much a sense of he was the new owner's man. Was it better under Grant McCann previously? Possibly. Will it be better in the future? I don't know. We'll see what Hull do in the transfer window and whether Arveladze, maybe next season, can move them a little bit further up the Championship table. Number 7, Paul Ince. Ince is only caretaker manager at Reading, and I guess given the FFP sanctions, I'm not sure where else or who else they could have gone in terms of a replacement for Veljko Paunovic. It wasn't working out for him. We've put Ince at 7 on the basis of a couple of wins early on in his tenure. Direction of travel is down though in the last few games. That will see Ince lower in this list if we did it later in the season. And Reading lower in the table could be disastrous with that relegation line very close. Please do get involved in the comments down there. Maybe pop your own top 10 order in there. And don't forget, please leave your bias at the door. Number 6, Poya Asbaghi. This could turn out to be number 1 if Barnsley's little trend up towards safety continues. They started from a very, very low base after the disastrous reign of Marcus Schopp. It was slow going, but there is a bit of a pickup now for Asbaghi at Barnsley. Where will it take them, I wonder? Number 5, Ryan Lowe. It always felt that the experiment of Frankie McAvoy at Preston stepping up from assistant or coach was going to be a short-lived one. Lowe doing great things at Bury and then Plymouth this season. Is now in at Preston. They look like they've got a new intensity, back challenging in that top half. Good job so far for Lowe at Deepdale. Number 4, Steve Morison. Yes, once again, Morison's huge points per game jumps is somewhat padded by the dreadful losing streak Mick McCarthy had at the end at Cardiff. But he's done well, Morison. He's pulled Cardiff clear. He's brought in a lot of the young players he was using in the under-23s. And it does look like the upward trend is going to continue through to the end of the season for the Bluebirds. Good job by the debutant manager. Before we get to our top 3, please help this video reach as many people as possible by hitting the like button. Number 3, Paul Heckingbottom. Well, Slavisa Jokanovic didn't last long at Bramall Lane, and Heckingbottom, who was caretaker manager at the end of last season, was parachuted back in. He's done a fantastic job. The points per game look great, and it's a very viable promotion challenge now for the Blaze. I would have had him higher up the league were it not for the fact it's an ex-Premier League squad. It's a year 1 parachute team. They should have been doing better, and Heckingbottom was very well known to the club. Great job though. Number 2, Chris Wilder. Wilder made his return back to the Championship after dominating previously with Sheffield United in 2018-19. He arrived to replace Neil Warnock. The side were in the bottom half, and Wilder has just gone straight into promotion points scoring levels. Really good home record, really good FA Cup run. And I think the fact that it's not a parachute team and he is new at the club just puts him above Heckingbottom at number 2 for me. Number 1, Steve Cooper. Cooper took over at Forest after a terrible start from Chris Hughton. I guess the idea was to stabilise and get away from the bottom of the table, and he went straight into promotion form. Will they ultimately run out of road in their playoff chase? I don't know. We will find out. But Cooper has certainly done all he can, allied with some good recruitment and a great FA Cup run. I think it's fair to say Steve Cooper has completely transformed things at Nottingham Forest. So, Steve Cooper at the top of the list, Steve Bruce at the bottom of the list. Get involved in the comments and let me know who you would have and where. And don't forget to hit that like button. Plenty going on the channel at the moment. If you've got time to watch another video, why not check out my matchday vlog. I was at Luton this past weekend watching their home game against QPR. Thank you everybody for watching. It's a lovely over and out from me.